looking at PTips, we will always utilize the larger time frame. Okay, we'll always start off with D1 and then work our way down. All right. Okay, so on D1, PTips claims that RSI. So 1 second. Okay, RSI is below 50. Yes, it is. And then the dual Bollinger bands, prices are between the lower bands. So essentially, this is deemed more bearish. All right, this is actually a bearish momentum for Euro AUD. All right. Okay, so yeah, overall bearish. Great. Now let's take a look at H4. Okay, on H4 Euro AUD. RSI is below 50. Okay, so let's ignore the P-tips for now. Let's take a look over here. Okay, RSI is below 50. Okay, and then the dual Bollinger bands, prices are between the lower bands. So essentially, this is more bearish. Okay, overall, there is more bearish momentum. Okay, for Euro AUD for now, as what we can see. Okay, but of course, you have to be very careful of one thing. Over here is a very strong support. Okay. All right. Now let's quickly drop our time frame down to H1 and see if we get more new information. Okay, so based on H1 on Euro AUD, RSI is below 50. Okay, and the dual Bollinger bands prices are within the 1.0 deviation band. So essentially, this is going to be more mixed, more ranging markets, as we can see over here. Okay. One key thing that we have to keep an eye on is this: our support and resistance zones. See, the previous highs are now being broken above. And you can see over here, there's Bollinger squeeze, okay? So with all of this Bollinger squeeze and then the prices are breaking above, it does seem like there might just be a little bit more bullish momentum for this pair. All right, so we have to be very, very careful on how we're going to approach the trades. All right. Now, obviously, overall, right now, the highs are getting lower and lower. So essentially, we are still more of a bearish trend per se. Okay. So here, let's take a look. You see, that's the bearish trend. Okay. Now, if you want to grab the trend line a little closer, there we go. Okay, the bearish trend has been broken above, so now we are stuck in a ranging market. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, this is very mixed. RSI is right at 50, while the prices are now above the top bands or between the top bands. This is very mixed. There's no real direction per se. Okay. If anything, we are stuck in a ranging market. So how would I approach this type of trading? RSI is not above 50, so I can't really jump in and start doing a buy. All right. So I believe that the prices will be fluctuating back to the 1.0 deviation band. So they are trading in between the bands right now. Okay. All right. The only clear direction that we have is on H4 and also on D1. Okay, where prices are more bearish. So